Hi, I'm Sarah from Young Mum Support Network. I hope you are all safe and well during this strange time that we're living in at the moment. Today I'm going to talk to you about how to introduce some positive self-care habits into your daily life. These are really small little things that can make a really big difference to how we're feeling every day. And the added bonus of these little habits that I'm going to introduce you to is that they will rub off on your children and the rest of your family. When they see you talking positively about yourself, noticing the little things around you each day and being grateful for those small things in your life that bring you joy and happiness, they start doing that themselves as well, and that's a really powerful gift. So, as you'll know, a lot of the way that we speak to ourselves can be quite negative, and we'd never speak to a friend the way we speak to ourselves. And one of the things I want to encourage you to do is to start to speak to yourself more kindly and just notice how you speak to yourself, how critical you are, and take a moment to reflect on whether you would ever say something like that to a friend and how you can be kinder to yourself. Now, one of the tools that I find really useful to do this are called Selfaffirmation cards, and I've got some here from the Yes Mum, and I'll put a link to their website with this video. But you can actually make your own as well. I've got a few examples here to show you, but you can think up of your own ideas, write them on a little post-it note or on a piece of card, and keep them in a little pile next to your bed for you to look at each morning. So I've got a few here that I would pick up in the morning, take to my bathroom mirror, look at myself in the mirror, it's hard to do in the morning, and read them to myself, pop them in the corner of the mirror and have them there as a reminder throughout the day. So the ones I've got here are: I am a good mother, making time for myself is important, as I'm demonstrating in this video, and a really important one for this strange time with coronavirus where it's very difficult to make plans is I let go of what I can't control. And we have the power basically to change the way we look at situations, to change the way we think about ourselves. And practicing this positive self-talk can really help make you feel more positive about yourself and stronger and ready to take on the day. Again, as I mentioned at the beginning, if you've got young children, they'll be following you around, following you into the bathroom. They might ask you what you're doing and be curious about this as an activity, and it's something that they can do as well. I mean, the Yes Mum cards do a range for children, and it can really help them be open and positive about their own strengths, especially when they come to like important transitions like starting school or and again at the moment with coronavirus, children find it really unsettling, and it helps them to feel more confident in their abilities to manage change. So getting them to think about their strengths and either writing them down for them, or if they're a bit older, getting them to write their own little strengths cards can be a really nice activity. So that's one suggestion, is introducing that positive self-talk in the morning. The other thing, which is a nice activity to do towards the end of the day, is to do a daily gratitude list. So I've got a little card here, and my daily gratitude list, and pick 3 things that you're going to really notice and reflect on about your day. So that could be, like today I might pick, oh, thank goodness it stopped raining. I can see some blue sky. The sun is shining. That's, I'm grateful for that today. It can be little things that you've noticed. Oh, my child was giggling at something earlier. It's the Bake Off tonight, and I'm really looking forward to that. It doesn't have to be really massive things. The whole point of it is to get us to notice the little things in life that bring us a little moment of joy and happiness. I really like doing this when we're eating together as a family in the evening, and we go around the table and say, what were your top 3 things that happened today? And it really encourages the kids to look for the positive. And I'm at a stage where the children are at school, and there's often grumbles about whatever's going on at school that day, but to make them stop and go, well, actually, I had fun in the playground, and there were sausages for lunch today, and someone was kind to me when I fell over in the playground, is really important. And again, when you bring that into your daily life, it becomes a habit, and it helps them focus on the positive things that have happened during the day and not the negative ones. So what I've got in front of me is something that I call a SelfCare Tool Kit, or some people call it like a SelfCare First Aid Kit. And in addition to these daily habits that we can get into about the positive self-talk and the gratitude, this is something that you can put together for yourself, that you can use every now and again when you're struggling a bit, maybe feeling a bit low. And they're really reminders to yourself of things that that you enjoy, things that make you feel better when you're feeling low, but are hard to motivate yourself to do when you're in those moments. They're good to put together when you're feeling strong and you're feeling in a really good place, because at that time you've got lots of ideas and the energy to put it all together. So I thought I would show you what I've got in my box here, just to give you a few ideas. Again, you don't need to spend money. I've got an old tub, put a little bit of tissue paper in it, and then just gone round the house collecting little bits to put in. So I've got a variety of different things, and I've tried to think about the 5 senses and what I can use to engage those different senses, because that really helps keep you grounded in the present moment. And that's something that's really effective when you're feeling anxious or worried about something, feeling a bit low. We've got on our website, and again I'll put the link under the video, a self-care 5 senses grounding technique. And these give you little suggestions of things you can do that will engage each of the 5 senses. And I've tried to incorporate all of these in my self-care box. So we've got things that you can see, so like the clouds floating by outside, photos of my kids when they were babies on the wall, flowers in the garden. Then things that you can feel. So we might have, you know, a nice soft fluffy blanket, the wind blowing against your skin if you've gone outside for a walk. Then things you can hear, so if you're outside, just noticing the birds singing, the bus engine as it charges past, running water, people chatting, if you're at home, if the radio's on or you've got some music on in the background, just taking a moment to really notice sounds all around you. And then things that you can smell. So I love a cup of coffee in the morning. I love the smell of coffee. It could be like cut grass if you're out in the park having a walk, a scented candle, your favourite shower gel. And then taste. So again, my favourite cup of coffee, you know, really noticing how minty your toothpaste is, having a little treat with a chocolate biscuit, something like that. The whole point is to notice all of these little things, and by using as many of the different senses as you can, it really takes you out of your mind and all of those whirring thoughts and into the present moment. So going back to my box, what I've got here are some nice photos to either just nice pictures to look at that remind me of happy times, so like this is my son in the park, but it also acts as a reminder of like, oh yeah, I always feel better when I go out for a walk, I must do that. Flowers in the local park, again, a reminder to myself that when I take a walk, just notice things. Don't just kind of stick your headphones on and, you know, charge along. Take a moment to notice the flowers. Take a moment to notice the leaves changing colours. Can really help you appreciate the stuff going on around you. And then a reminder of other things that I enjoy doing that help me relax. So I've got a big colouring in poster here that we did during the middle of lockdown when schools were closed, kids were at home all the time. And colouring was something that we really enjoyed doing together. And another, noticing, listening, a little bird that I spotted outside a while ago. So these are all good reminders to myself of things that I need to do if I'm feeling a bit stressed. I've got a tea bag for some peppermint tea, which I love the smell of and the taste of, and it's good if I'm having too much caffeine, and that's not very good for when I'm anxious. Got something nice to eat, got a little Kit Kat. I've got a little treat, some little eye patches, some eye gel patches, which again is just a reminder of, like, I've had these upstairs for ages and I haven't used them, and it's a reminder to, you know, yeah, I need to take some time out for myself, and, you know, maybe this evening I'll have a bath, put some nice music on and chill out with these gel eye patches for 10 minutes. And then I've got something that smells really lovely and again is really relaxing. One of these like aroma ball things with lavender, which is a really beautiful smell. It's known to be really relaxing. But again, just sniffing that, it's really powerful, brings you straight back into the present moment. And I've got a paintbrush because I love painting. And again, a little reminder to do those things that you love and you know helps you relax. So I hope you've enjoyed today's video. As I said, I'm going to put some links to some useful websites to accompany the video. But the main thing to remember is you've got the power to think more positively, to make some positive habits to your daily life, to be kinder to yourself and the way you speak to yourself, to take time to reflect on things that have gone well, little achievements, little moments of happiness during the day, and that you're really important, to put yourself first, to look after yourself, and this is a great lesson that you're showing your children as well at the same time. So take care, and I will see you very soon in another video. Bye.